ground control to Major Tom reporting that we have heat. I repeat, we have heat. Houston, this is not a problem. So, the heat's back on in my dorm room, which I'm back in after vacation, because I didn't make a video at all after leaving and going home. But that's beside the point. I'm making a video now, and that's what counts. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video really quickly because I had a free moment and I hadn't done it in a while. So, ta-da! Please excuse my appearance. I just got out of my dance class and pulled my hair down and it's all like, just like that. So yeah, I'm all sweaty and gross, but good thing you can't smell me. Probably didn't need to know that. Moving on. So I just wanted to check in and say hi. We haven't talked in a while. Semester's off to a good start. I've, at this point in time, had the first of all of my classes for the semester. I am taking a studio class, Media 2, which is all about rendering and perspective drawing and cool things like that. Art History Part 2, which I'm so excited about because it starts right off at the Gothic medieval time period, and I get to choose between some of my favorite artists to do a biography project on, and I'm like, Bernini, Gentileschi, I don't know. I feel like Elena Gilbert right now. Damon, Stefan. I might cut that part out because that's really nerdy, and you probably didn't need to know that I watched The Vampire Diaries. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Yeah, anyway, I also have my honors class, which is super awesome this semester because we are required to read and watch The Hunger Games and watch The Dark Knight and read some Spider-Man comics that came out after 9/11. I mean, we're analyzing basically pop culture and what makes things sensationalized and all of this awesome stuff. And we have a academic research field trip to laser tag, so with free pizza. And I get $4,000 a year to be in this program. Yeah, and then I have a gen psych class and my dance class. So that's my rant about my life, which you probably didn't even want to know about. I know you didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway. Things look good. There's snow outside, and it's not freezing in my room anymore because we have heat that got fixed today. Actually, it's almost too warm in here, which I'm not complaining because it means that we have heat. But, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I don't know whose turn it is to come up with a prompt. You know what? Prompt for this week is everyone just make a video saying, hi, I'm still alive. I didn't die over Christmas break. Okay? Sound good? Go. Hey, me again. Sorry for the false ending there, but I just wanted to add on a little addendum now that it's been a couple days and I still haven't posted that video, so I've had some time to think about things. So I think that on top of making your next video about the fact that you didn't die on the 21st and that the apocalypse didn't happen and that you're still a human being, I think that part of our next prompt should be to just explain what your goals for this year are, because I personally don't like to participate in the whole New Year's resolution thing. I mean, my personal schedule is really, really hectic around the time where you start thinking about what do I want to do for my New Year's resolutions and how am I going to get these things done. So by the time New Year's comes around, I don't have a good way to start something. I also think that if you don't do something anyway, then just because it's a brand new year doesn't mean you're going to have the motivation to do it. But so I like to take the first month of the year and just kind of see where my life is at right now and see if there's anything that I really want to set a goal for myself for to achieve. I mean, maybe before the end of the year, but just to start working towards. So that's what I do at the end of January for myself. And seeing as it's the end of January now, I kind of put together a list. And I would like to share it. And I would like to hear if you guys have anything else that you're aspiring to in the future, starting now. Yeah. So, firstly, I want to learn to not procrastinate so much on my work. I've got this really bad habit that I started, I know the exact moment when I started doing it. It was in the 7th grade, and I waited till the last minute to put together a book report, and I still got an A+ in that book report. And so that's kind of been what my fallback method is that, I work on stuff, but I really work on stuff well the last minute, because I know that I can still pull it together and make it really good, and having that, added, heightened pressure really gets me motivated. However, it also makes for a really stressful night, and I don't like that at all. So I'm going to try to stop doing that. I live with my good friend Nikki now, which is really good because we're kind of like work buddies, and she literally sits right over my shoulder here. And so she can yell at me when I get distracted, which is often. Um, but so yeah, that's my first thing. Stop procrastinating, especially this semester because I'm in studio now, which is like super intense. Like I have my first research paper due in 2 days. My next goal is to just be outgoing. I have a really bad habit of not initiating conversations when I'm not entirely comfortable in a situation. And I kind of hide behind the fact that I'm an introvert and use it as an excuse why I don't talk to people, when in reality, it's just that I don't really know what it is. But I mean, like, being an introvert just means that you feel more comfortable being by yourself, and that's how you like re-energize. Like some people who are extroverts, being around other people gets their energy back up, and for introverts it's the exact opposite. Being around people drains their batteries, and being by yourself is what boosts it back up. So I know that I'm an introvert. I like spending time by myself, but I'm not like a lonely person. I like socializing, and I mean, if you come up to me and start a conversation, i I'm happy to talk to you. It's just for some reason, I am incapable of being that person that goes and starts the conversation. So that's something I definitely want to work on, especially I'm at college and there's so many people everywhere that I could just, I mean, who knows who I could meet? I could meet some really awesome people if I just put myself out there. So that's the goal that I have to work for. And then my third is just to make sure I have time to do what I want to do. I haven't sat down and painted in actually almost a year, I think. And I think I painted over the summer, so I guess maybe more like 6, 7 months. But that's still a really long time. That it's pretty bad. And I mean, I was lucky. I lucked out last semester because I had a drawing class, so I got that kind of creative outlet. But I don't have that this semester, and I don't know if I'm going to have the opportunity to do that. So those are my things to work for this year. I mean, starting now, not necessarily just for the year. Yeah, so I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about that, about what your goals are. And yeah, see you guys next week.